stuck his dick in my ass and he busted a nut, and then some kind of like Spider-Man coming gesture move. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Ali here, and today is going to be a short and sweet video about my Patreon. I'm sure some of you have noticed over the last couple of months, I have been shamelessly and selfishly promoting my Patreon on YouTube. And before I get into it and tell you all about it, I just want to say a massive thank you, or grand merci à tous mes membres Patreon, to all my Patreon members, okay, because you're great, and I just want to say, you know, thanks for supporting me and supporting the maintenance and the growth of this channel. So, gros bisous à vous toutes. Why do I have a Patreon and what will you be supporting? First and foremost, if some of you don't really know, maintaining and growing a YouTube channel is expensive, all right? You have equipment, you have subscription fees, you have editing, you have time, you have research, you have so many things that go into it in order to maintain and grow the channel. YouTube doesn't always monetize content like mine, so it is important for me to find some revenue down the line to help me support and grow the channel so that I can keep creating this kind of content for you guys. Hopefully you're enjoying it, and just grow as a creator and make it even better. Also, I am at a place in my life and with this channel where I decided to pursue some personal and professional development by embarking on a journey in continuing education in sexuality and relationships. I've decided to apply for a program offered by the Sexual Health Alliance of America. It's a sexual education program. I don't plan on pursuing anything like coaching-wise or therapy-wise or anything like that. I don't really want to coach or be a therapist, but I would like to inform myself more on sexual education and really learn more how to communicate that kind of information to you all. I think it'll be really fun for me to learn and to transfer this knowledge to you all. I think it'll be great for the channel, great for me personally, and that is another thing that you will be supporting because education is expensive. So that's why I am reaching out to my community just to help me raise a little money to pursue the program so that I can grow this YouTube channel and keep providing you guys some really great, open, relatable, sexual and relationship content. All right, what is on my Patreon? Well, in the last couple of months, I have been sharing a lot more stories with you guys about the sexual adventures and sexcapades that Gab and I have been going on, because I've learned that people really like sex stories, and not just like the super pornographic kind of sex stories. I'm talking about real life sex stories with humans that are sexy and funny and a little bit awkward and a little bit spicy at the same time. Because let's be honest, friends, that's life. That's reality, okay? What you see on TV is not really true. It's not really true. And there are also a lot of things that you hear from other people that aren't necessarily true as well. You know, people like to embellish things, make... Oh, I just lost my voice there. Anyways, that being said, it's hard to find some relatable, open, honest sex content out there, especially when it's kind of dabbling in a little bit of, you know, questionable things that I guess can be considered a little bit taboo for most people. I also sometimes like to post polls or questions or ask for your feedback on my Patreon before I kind of hit it up on YouTube, because we are a smaller, more intimate group of people. I really appreciate the more like direct, honesty, open feedback from you guys. So anytime I need some advice or help me decide which direction to go in or whatnot, or an idea that I have, I'll generally put it on there for you guys to help me out a little bit. That being said, I don't always share all the details on YouTube, okay? I save a little bit of that for the intimacy of my Patreon. And there's a few reasons why. It's also because I'm a little bit shy talking about these things sometimes. I'm usually more of like a one-on-one kind of girl, but when you're talking to many different people, I do get a little bit shy. Yes, I see my Patreon as you're my friend, I'm your friend, and we're just two friends chilling, talking about what happened. It's more of my intimate hub where I get into the more details of things, okay? I know my storytelling vibes aren't for everybody, and that's okay. I don't over-sexualize things. I'm not that crude. You're not gonna see me like taking off my clothes and talking in a super sultry So if you're looking for content like that, if you're looking for something more graphic, more sexual, more nudity and so on, this is definitely not the platform for you. And that's fine, because there are so many content creators that offer that kind of stuff. And if not, there's always Pornhub, so you can check that out as well. I also don't do custom videos, so if you're writing to me asking me to send you some kind of video of me and Gab having sex, or me masturbating, or nudes, or anything like that, I don't do that kind of stuff. I'm really just providing a space for some real adult conversation that's funny and sexy, hot and spicy, and kind of awkward at the same time, because let's be real, people, it is like that's sex. It can be weird and awkward sometimes. And most importantly, relatable. You always want to keep it relatable, because that's what people are looking for. That's what I'm looking for when I'm looking to connect with people about sex and relationships. People that I can relate to, people that listen to me, people that make it safe and comfortable for me to talk to about my deepest, darkest of fantasies. And I get a lot of comments, like a lot of comments online, mostly from men, I'm assuming, kind of dissing me about my storytelling abilities, saying, oh, you know, this video is so long and boring, it could have been done in 2 minutes. Oh, this video is 15 minutes, could have been said in 15 seconds. No. I'm like, what are you guys even looking for? Like, what do you expect? I feel like this is the kind of story that they want to hear. He stuck his dick in my ass and he busted a nut, and then some kind of like Spider-Man coming gesture move. That's it. Those are your 10 seconds. That's the story. Oh my God. Anyways, I find it kind of sad and depressing, to be honest with you, but whatever. Okay, my storytelling's not for everybody, and that's okay. Like I said, if you're looking for something more crude, more sexual, like just go somewhere else. You don't have to hang out here. So that's it, friends. That's my vibe. Let's keep it sexy. Let's keep it light. Let's keep it funny. Let's keep it a little bit awkward and comfortable and relatable for everybody. What else am I offering on there? Well, I post some Q&As. So I do a pretty good job at keeping up with my YouTube comments, but if you want to see the videos of me answering these questions, you can definitely check them out on Patreon, because I post the videos of answering the Q&As live on there, and I definitely post some extra content on there as well. So how does Patreon work? Well, usually content creators set up tiers that are for different amounts, which offer different kind of incentives on their page. On my Patreon, I have a few tiers, and they all offer the same thing, but they differ in the amount. So I leave that up to you in terms of how much you would like to support me. So just be assured that every tier has the same incentives, and you just choose the amount that you wish to support me. Now, can you cancel anytime? Yes, you can cancel at any time. If you signed up just to see one video, watch the video, cancel, that's okay. I just want to let you know that whatever kind of support, as little or as much, it is very much appreciated, and it won't go unnoticed. And lastly, so am I scamming you? No, friends, I am not scamming you, okay? I'm not trying to steal your money or anything. I have about 600 to 700 Patreons so far, and I've gotten maybe like 3 or 4 messages like this of people frustrated because they can't see the content, because they're being forced to upgrade even though they just paid, and they're accusing me of stealing their money and scamming them and just being frustrated. Anyways, honestly, that kind of behavior just doesn't get you anywhere. Be nice and I will be nice to you. It is a website. There are technical glitches that happen all the time. So let me break it down for you why you could be having trouble with the site. For one, maybe you're just not good at navigating the internet or the platform. That happens sometimes. Number 2 is Patreon is a website and does experience technical glitches sometimes. I definitely have had my share of glitches as a creator. So if something happens, if you can't see something, just send me a message just saying, hey Ali, I'm having trouble seeing the video. Can you help me out? And I will be more than happy to help you. But sometimes it's out of my hands, but honestly, it doesn't really happen that often. The third reason is, yeah, maybe it is my fault because I've definitely accidentally uploaded the wrong thing before, or, you know, clicked a certain button that made things inaccessible, something like that. But again, just shoot me a message, say, hey Ali, I'm having trouble seeing this, and I will help you out, all right? And lastly, it it might be possible that Patreon, especially content that is more adult, might not be available in your country. For example, when I was in Abu Dhabi, I had trouble, or I guess I should say no accessing my content because it's considered 18 plus. And I've had one or two people also have some trouble because of where they were located in the world, and sometimes the VPN worked, sometimes it didn't work. So things like this happen. So I just want to remind you, no, I'm not here stealing your money and scamming you, but these are a few reasons why you might be having trouble with the platform. Just send me a message and I'm more than happy to help. So that's pretty much it. That's the Patreon, friends. You could click the link below this video if you want to go check it out and support me as a content creator and support maintaining and growing this channel. And for those of you who are currently on there, I just want to say a massive thank you, un gros bisou à vous tous. Je suis très appréciant, very appreciative of all of you. And let's see where this goes, because I can just see it going up from here. So that's it, friends. Join the Patreon if you'd like. If you don't like, that's okay too. I'll catch you on YouTube. Je vous aime.